Hey, Frank Atwater here. I'd like to show you my concussion cover shot.
What do you remember about this day?
Well, Sam Cunningham came into town with Davoud and the concussion crew. So I called a couple friends, Abel, Daniel Moncrest, Pee Wee, and we took them to our spots. Took them to this ditch and to art school here in town.
Now this ditch was technically Oxnard?
Yes, it is actually at the Oxnard border. The
Okay.
Santa Clara River is the Oxnard Ventura
Ah,
River, and the river's across the street from here.
gotcha.
Yep.
And you're rock and rolling the wall.
Yep. I skated the ditch for 3, 4, maybe 5 years, and one time I went there with Ricky Stiles while he lived here in town, and he rock and rolled it,
Ah,
and I did one the same session, but he did it first. And the fence is in the way, so you couldn't properly lap
lap it
the
over.
couldn't properly lap it over.
Gotcha.
And I did learn pivots on it that I'm very proud of, and it took a long time to figure it out. And I had only done I could do a rock and roll 100 times on the wall, but the pivot, the backside pivot, I had only done twice in a row once.
Okay.
And the first time I did a pivot on this wall, Mike Chu was there and took a photo of it, and I have it in my collection. And
Awesome.
I think my car got broken into that day, and they took my back speakers and 17 cents I had in the cup holder.
So Davoud shot it, right?
Yeah, Davoud shot it.
So Sean Malto had a cover here as well, but the
Yes,
wall was improved quite a bit, right?
yeah. They DIY'd it again, made it into a quarter pipe, and Sean got a Transworld cover shot here. I forget his trick at the moment.
Backside nose blunt, I think.
Right, it
Yeah.
was a backside nose
It
blunt,
was the
and
skateboard
I
mag.
think it was before he turned pro.
Do you remember when you first saw this in print?
Yes, I do. Um, I got a phone call to my hotel room in Novi, Michigan, from Sam Cunningham, one of my heroes, blockhead teammate, and he notified me that I got the cover of Concussion, issue 15. And I was super excited to hear that I got the cover. But in fact, we didn't go out to get a cover shot. We went out to take photos.
Mm-hmm.
So the excitement was awesome that I got the cover. I couldn't believe it. But after the phone call, I was like, I got the cover, but doing what? We
Yeah,
didn't we
we
didn't
didn't
go we didn't
discuss
go
that.
out to get a cover shot. So I was like, oh, I wonder what it is. I knew it was probably the ditch. I didn't think it was the pool. We didn't set up for a cover shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of like, oh man. But they ended up sending me 6 or 7 magazines to the hotel in Novi, Michigan, where we were building the Vans Park, and
Oh, there it is.
there it
Yeah.
is.
And now, so there's a Ventura article. There's the Ventura article.
We had a Ventura article. Here's a ditch down on the PCH,
Mm-hmm.
a little north of here.
And you
And
got
that's Daniel, Pee Wee, ripping it. And I specifically remember Daniel ollieing this, Davoud taking the photo, and it was huge. It was crazy. And he made it no problem.
boom. And then that's you going over the stairs.
We got me, shallow steps. They stopped in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
And we got Abel grinding the hip. Super sick.
Awesome. Now, moving on. You said you had a story about this, right?
Yes. So,
This was a magazine that Pal did a couple issues of, kind of during the early Big Brother times when they were trying to test the waters as far as getting them into the magazine business.
Powell went from intelligent reports that had all phased out, and they came back with a print called Skater. So this is a Powell zine, trying to go for the magazine style. And I was hanging out at Powell, where I localized, skated the mini ramp and the giant wall. And my friend, well, I was hanging out, not skating, because I broke my arm doing a Smith grind over the spine ramp, hung up and slapped my wrist so hard that it broke my arm right here. Luckily, I was healed in 3 weeks. Little tiny break, full cast, out of it back on the road in 3 weeks. Stoked. But anyways, while I was hanging out watching my friend skate in a cast, my friend Vaj showed up and said, "Wow, what a bummer, you broke your arm." And I'm like, "Yeah, it sucks." And he's like, "Well, I got some good news for you." And I'm like, "Yeah?" He's all, "You're on the cover of Skater magazine, the Pal zine." I was like, "I am? No way." And somehow the news got back to the administration, the office, that it leaked that I told too many people that I'm on the cover. And the guy in charge pulled the cover. I didn't get the cover because it was no longer a surprise. Everyone knew I was going to be on the cover. Not everybody, but you get the story. And they pulled it. I didn't get the cover.
But they ran the photo inside?
Luckily, I got the photo inside.
And it's Jan Waage. Jan Waage that got the cover. But there's Frank frontside rocking. Which pool is that?
Yeah. For all you people out there that think I only do backside rock and rolls, you're wrong. I can do them frontside too.
Yeah.
And this one is awesome.
Scott Starr took it.
It's in a backyard pool in Oxnard in the shallow end, taken by Scott Starr. And it should have been on the cover, don't you think?
It's a unique shot for sure.
And this is a color slide, turned black and white.
Yeah.
And I'd like to show you all the color print I have in my collection here.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
Pretty sick, shallow frontside rock.
Yes.
It was not easy. I didn't pull it my first time. It took a lot of work, and we got the photo, and it's one of my favorite. But it's not on the cover.
Jan Waage
from Germany got the staircase cover.
Yep. All right. Now, what classic covers come to mind, Frank? What friends got covers? Anything from you being a younger skater that's kind of stuck with you? Some of your favorite covers of magazines that you've seen over the years?
I sure do like that brand new Grant Taylor cover.
Yeah, Into the Rock.
Into the Rock.
That's a good one.
I've got tons of favorite ones. I like the Mike McGill McTwist Transworld. It's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
And I have tons of favorite. I can't think of them right now. But that McGill one is super sick. I like it.
Change the game right
there. Change the game and all that.
Yeah.
Tons of favorites. Too many to name at the moment.
Fair enough. think
But
that,
I'm blessed to have the cover of Concussion magazine.
yeah. Well, I think that about covers it, Frank. Thanks for
Cool.
telling us the stories.
You're welcome.